It do not matter. Clip on the Ruger, look like a rule.
Okay, so I'm back, and before the video starts, greatly appreciated when you interact, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Child, this video got some shit. I can't post it on the regular channel, so it's gonna go on number 2, okay? And I be seeing comments, and apparently some people only know the second channel and not the main channel. Y'all, this is the main channel. Y'all should go subscribe. But anyways, this video is about Scotty, Lemmy, Scotty old Stylist, and Akbar. Now, I don't know if y'all remember Scotty old Stylist, but like a couple months ago, he kind of shook it up, okay? He went and said that Lemmy be abusing Scotty, showed pictures of a bunch of bruises, and he said Lemmy be abusing the dog Capri. They both denied it, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't think they were like public yet. I don't think so, but they both denied it. And then filming from last season, it was Natalie that said Lemmy be abusing a dog, and Mariah, who we found out is used to sleep with Lemmy or still sleep with, I don't know, that she allegedly have a video of him abusing the dog. All of this months ago, but the Stylist is now back talking, okay? Because he seen a live between Lemmy and Scotty, and he was like brought up. I think Lemmy was like, all of this started, you know, this conversation because of the Stylist. Now, this was months ago, but he's saying he's just now seeing it, so now he's talking. Now, I'm pretty sure when the Stylist posted the clip, he said he got a copyright claim. So yeah, I'm not posting it. I can tell you what Lemmy said, though. He said, your weird Stylist was the one who started this, and I don't even know how he got my number. Now, that live happened during the filming of Baddies USA, but he's just now seeing it, okay? So, when he responded, he said, Lemmy, please stop coming on the internet with these lies about me. I've been cool, I've been quiet. Why the fuck are you and Scotty talking about me on live? Don't you have a newborn? Now, like I said, the live is old. He's just now seeing it. He posted this. He said, you don't know how I got your number, Lemmy? You kept blowing my phone up back to back trying to pay me to spy on Scotty. Stop capping. Don't get me started again. Now, the post that he clipped that he's talking about, that joint say it was in November. So he's like, what is that, 6 months late? But then this man goes and posts text messages allegedly between him and Lemmy. Now, Lemmy, if these text messages are real, what do you mean you don't know how he got your number if y'all had full-blown ass conversations? So these messages allegedly with Lemmy is from 2024. Lemmy said, call me. Then he said, let me know if you connect with her or if she takes you back or call. Do not acknowledge our conversation if she acts like you told me. I never told her a thing or mentioned your name at all. The Stylist says, I don't know why she would think that. She knows that you and I don't communicate on a regular basis. Then Lemmy says, I said if she says anything. Just tell her you have never spoken to me. We're good and locked in. We have to be smooth, though, even with the transition from her to Zeus. Even though you were hired by Zeus first, y'all met through us. Now, I don't know if this is important or not, but the Stylist, he was speaking to Lemmy in text messages, and he was basically like he got to find somewhere to live, or, you know, he got to move out his apartment, and Lemmy had offered him one of the Zeus apartments. Now, I keep hearing these Zeus apartments. I don't know if it's just like an apartment paid by Zeus or if Zeus owned the building or what. And I guess the Stylist accepted, right? He was like, thank you, I really appreciate that. I'm really sorry about all of this, and I hate to put you or anybody else in a bad position. I understand how you feel, though, okay? Let me say, ask her where she's at and when will she be in LA. Tell her you're thinking about coming here tomorrow and help her with anything. So so he said Lemmy was paying him to spy on Scotty, right? So I don't know if something happened between the Stylist and Scotty, but I guess they like fell out, I don't know. And like Lemmy wants them to rekindle, but he don't want Scotty to know that he had anything to do with their friendship rekindling. It's a little weird. So him saying Lemmy paid me to spy on Scotty, I don't know. Shit kind of sound weird, bro. And these messages seem like they're in May of 2024, but the message at the bottom, it says December 6th, so I don't really know what the fuck why. Then these messages. So Lemmy was like, you blocked me and ignored my calls. I'm confused. Wow, that's crazy, right? So the Stylist responded. He said, I did, because all of this is stressing me out. I don't feel comfortable being a snitch and getting my reputation dragged through the mud. I already have a bad reputation within Zeus. I haven't talked to Scotty today. I need a real job, and I don't want to continue to be strung along. I respect you, and I appreciate you for anything you've done. I don't want to continue to get my name dragged through the mud, though. I'm just a young man trying to make a living for myself. Lemmy goes and says, call me. You don't need to be involved. I'm going to call you. It's not that deep. So he's trying to say he was keeping tabs on Scotty for Lemmy. Scotty, I know you've seen these screenshots, babe. Do y'all think they real or no? Because if these is real, that's a little creepy and like kind of concerning, you know? You know, to have to spy on your girlfriend and having her friend to do it, that's kind of crazy. If this is real, that's crazy. He said, I never been the messy one. I stay quiet and I mind my fucking business. Stop getting on the internet talking about me, and Scotty is just as weird for lying for this man. Stand the fuck up. Lying about what? Because there's been a few accusations on Lemmy that Scotty done came out and said, oh, that's not true. So which ones? The stylist said, why would you even keep bringing me up when you know that I know what I know, and you know I have receipts? Then he said, I didn't want to do this, and I wanted to let them enjoy being new parents, but stop bringing me the fuck up. The thing is, they aren't, like, continuously bringing him up. This was back in November during filming, and I'm pretty sure it's around the time Lemmy was getting into it with Natalie on the internet, and Natalie said he was abusing the dogs, and I guess Lemmy was like, it was your stylist that started all this shit. As in, he was the first person to say this on the internet. You know what I mean? The dog stuff, the abusing the dog stuff. But Natalie, I don't know, Lemmy, because Natalie, even though she ain't the first person to say it, she said Mariah got video proof. But Mariah said she didn't, but then it turns out Mariah and Lemmy used to fucking shit. So if it's two people claiming you abused the dog, right? And then one of the people say one of your side pieces got the video proof, and your side piece says she don't know what the fuck they talking about, and she never been with Lemmy, and it turns out she did. How do we know she not lying about this video proof? Also, but shit, y'all think Mariah got that shit in the tuck? She do. She do. What if Mariah just keeping that shit tucked? I feel like it's a few baddies that got some shit that they can't say, but they got it tucked for a rainy day, you know? Not even for a rainy day, like a fucking tornado type of day, you know what I mean? Like the end all be all type of day. Like how Jocelyn trying to do this class act. If baddies did a class act, Zeus would be done with, in my opinion. Or am I tripping? Then the stylist posted, I haven't even posted half of the receipts that I have. Stop bringing me up, Lemmy. Then he posted this, okay? So, at first he said, I'm definitely the wrong person to try this with. Scotty already know I have recordings of you, dummy. That's why Scotty don't say shit. She keeps her mouth shut about me because she already knows the type of shit I could put out about you. Then he posted a screenshot of one of the comments that he made. Now, I don't know if he posted this comment and deleted it because I've never seen this comment before. I actually don't even know when this comment was made. I don't know, but anyway, the stylist said, Lemmy, remember when you came to Scotty's old apartment the day of Baddie's East... Oh, he going back. Baddie's East reunion because she refused to post something that you asked the whole cast to clear up on your behalf. She didn't want to post it because it looks hella obvious to have the whole class who make statements about rumors that came out about your messy ass, and you came in her apartment, kicked all of us out in the LA heat for about 20 minutes while you were in Scotty's apartment, forcing her to post what you told her to post. You even threw a tantrum and threatened to cancel Baddie's East reunion because she wouldn't post it. I have the messages from this day proving everything that I said. What the fuck was going on around Baddie's East reunion? Shit, I don't even know. That's gonna be a lot of scrolling, okay? So I'm gonna do that tonight, and if I find something, I'm gonna come back and tell y'all because I don't remember. Baddie's East reunion that night, the main thing everybody was talking about was Tasiki and E.T. I don't remember nothing about Lemmy. But the stylist then went on and said, you're a woman beater and you abuse dogs. If I'm lying, sue me. If I'm lying, get your long face ass on Zeus and do a lie detector test, a real one. Put that on the network. I dare you. Why? I don't know. I don't know why Lemmy, I call him Louie, why Lemmy never sued him. Then this one, apparently it's a girl that we don't know about, allegedly. He wouldn't say it. The stylist wouldn't say it. Okay, one more thing. Jamila is Lemmy ex-assistant turned side piece. He has her living in one of the Zeus apartments right now. He beats her too. I've seen Jamila with black eyes from Lemmy. Even Jamila is aware of how they were treating me behind the scenes. Then this is alleged text messages between this Jamila and him, and apparently Jamila when it said, I know I am aware of the mistreatment and I have spoken to Monique about it, and she is going to have a conversation. I do feel like you should tell Diane and Ashley because you are doing a great job and you need to feel great while doing it. Thank you for your hard work. First of all, this is my first time hearing anything about a Jamila, if I'm being honest. I've never heard this name before. But you're saying she no longer have a job, but she's still, I guess, getting funded by Lemmy? Like, Lemmy is still fucking with her? And she's currently living in Zeus' apartment. And he is claiming that Lemmy is abusing her as well. Now, this stylist, he done came out with this a couple days ago. I have yet to see Lemmy or Scotty say anything about this, like, whatsoever. The only person I seen say something about it was Akbar, and that's coming up, okay? Then the stylist went on and said, okay, I have one more thing to say. Because I'm tired of lies, and I think everyone needs to know what goes on behind the scenes at Zeus Network. During Baddies Midwest, in St. Louis, some of the baddies were in Lemmy's penthouse suite. Lemmy and Scotty started arguing, typical, and Lemmy was getting too aggressive with Scotty. Akbar threw a water bottle at Lemmy because of this. So then Lemmy's security guard, he goes by Beast, pulled out a gun on Akbar right there in the freaking hotel room. Akbar was paid off to not say anything. So when she says she doesn't know why she got a phone call for surviving Zeus, she knows exactly what the fuck. She knows exactly why the fuck she got that call. That's some crazy shit. Now, a little backstory. When Lemmy and Jocelyn was getting into it, and Jocelyn said she was starting a class action on Zeus and Lemmy, and she was going to do like a surviving Zeus type of thing, Akbar got a phone call. You know, basically, I don't know, asking like, hey, do you want to be a part of this? No, I don't think this is alleged because Akbar, she already said this shit happened, right? But before we get there, why was a gun needed? Why did a man have to pull a gun on a lady? Because of a water bottle. I don't even know which one Beast is, okay? But why did a security guard have to pull a gun on a lady because she threw a water bottle? Y'all don't feel like that's like you overdoing it for Lemmy? And then Lemmy, remember when Lemmy, not too long ago when he was arguing with Jocelyn, he was like, I'm so small, y'all could probably beat me up. I told y'all that shit, that was bullshit. That was bullshit. He was trying to play that I'm just a little guy. And then pulling a gun that fast, my mind goes straight to Jocelyn was just saying he be putting hits on people and all this other shit. So it's kind of like, whoa. Was she being unhinged? Was she telling the truth? Who knows? Who knows? Because when I was hearing Jocelyn saying that, in my head, I'm thinking, you Jocelyn, that's a bit much. I ain't gonna lie, I don't really believe that. But you pulled a gun on Akbar because she threw a water bottle at Lemmy, trying to protect Scotty. Why you ain't pull a gun on a man that's getting aggressive with the lady? But you pulled the gun on the lady that threw the water bottle? So you telling me when this alleged abuse is going down, it's other men in the room allowing this shit? And whoever try to break it up get a gun pulled on them? Now that day, Akbar got a phone call. She went and said, they just called me for an interview for Surviving Zeus. Now wait a minute, y'all taking this shit too far. That's too far? She said, let's be clear. Everyone wants to go to Zeus because they pay the bag, but the amount of things that happen and the amount of therapy you need afterwards, no one talks about that. You're going to need therapy afterwards, I promise you that. But when he calls you and offer that large amount, it'd be hard to turn it down when the economy is fucked up the way it is. That's why we people who say they're not coming back always coming back. Maybe she meant that's why you see people who say they're not coming back always coming back, basically. Now, Akbar did not like that Scotty Stylist basically told her business, okay? She made a tweet and a video, right? First, the tweet says, to Scotty Stylist, why you didn't speak up when it first happened to me? You right about one thing. Beast did pull a gun out on me, but I never got paid. I've been in therapy about all that shit because I legit deal with a lot. You only admitting to what happened because you mad at Lemmy. So, like, were there any repercussions? Did he get fired? Because you said you didn't even get, like, any type of conversation for like staying quiet about it. So like what happened? Nothing happened. I do know Akbar, I can't find the video, but she was like she had niggas sitting at a round table with Lemmy like it was some mafia shit, some shit, like she said something like that. So it was like, what, y'all just talked it out? I'm confused. He pull a gun on you and y'all just talk it out, right? And her problem, like, she isn't denying that it happened. She said, yeah, it happened. She's saying, but why are you telling my business? So, like, she's confirming what he said. Then another question, what about this dead body around the Zeus building that Johnson was talking about? What happened there?
What's up, y'all? So, I came on some humble, like, not trying to do too much. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff that I be posting on the internet, I be playing a lot, right? But, Scotty, I don't know your stylist, but my name was mentioned. So, I don't know what y'all got going on over there. But when, baby, when you speak facts, when you speak about me, just speak facts. First, I wasn't paid off. The incident definitely did happen. So when Tommy brought another gun to set, which I'm not knowing if the gun real or fake, I'm like, nah, I got to go home because I ain't got nobody in here that protected me. You know what I'm saying? I don't got none of my people. So I can't be sitting right here playing with no straps. So a lot of y'all on the internet, y'all make fun of it. Y'all be laughing, but y'all don't know the depths of the situation, right? See, I got a bullet in my skull. So I done took one before the bullet actually exploded in my skull. And I don't play with guns at all. Like, if you ain't gonna use that motherfucker, ain't no need you bringing that motherfucker out. I'm from the streets. I was always taught that. However, the incident at Zeus definitely happened. But you wrong about a couple of things. I never got paid about anything. I never got paid. So, and I don't know why you even involving me in all that shit. But don't let my trauma be like an incitement to you, because I really go through a lot about those situations. And I go through a lot even about me getting shot and then having to see niggas that supposed to be employees pulling out guns. So my question is to you, sir, who's on the internet saying it. Why, when it first happened, everybody was quiet? You was quiet when it first happened, so why now you want to speak about it and say something about it? Answer that. Because you over there, you mad with them now? Answer that for me. But my name should have never came up. And then you making lies up saying that I got paid. I never got paid for nothing. The incident definitely did happen, but I never got paid for it. But my question is, once again, why are you on the internet speaking about my trauma when it first happened, you didn't say nothing?
And like, I barely seen people posting this shit. Are you paying blogs not to post it? And the last screenshot we're talking about is between the Stylist and allegedly Scotty, okay? So he went and said, Scotty will always throw in my face that I would disrespect Lemmy for disrespecting her, and she didn't like that Lemmy would call me so much, and if I would answer his phone calls, because if I didn't, he would take it out on Scotty. So the bottom part of his message says, stop bringing up what I did when you allow Lemmy to do you way worse. He has done way worse to you than anything I have ever done to you. So please stop throwing it in my face. Then he said, please send my payments. That's all I asked for. Thank you. Now Scotty responded. She said, if you just needed your payment, then just text that. The rest of this unnecessary. LOL, here you go thinking you throwing something in my face. That's my nigga. He could do whatever the fuck he wants, and and that ain't got shit to do with you at all. Okay. What did you do to Scotty that she keep throwing in your face? Also, Scotty, girl, it don't sound like she leaving that man. It sound like a lost cause. That's her man, babe. Can't really help nobody that don't want to be helped. Now the dog, if the dog shit is real, that's a whole nother ball game, because you can't tell me a dog don't want to be helped. That's two different things. But yeah, I guess that's it for this video, okay? If you found it interesting, and I hope you did at least a little bit, please like, comment, subscribe, share, turn your post notifications on. Thank you.